Here we go. We're going to see what we're doing. I was sitting up here just thinking, that's dangerous when I do that. I never fulfilled a dream I had I can be straight up with you. I always wanted my own ministry, but it never seemed to pan out, and I don't know if it was me or God. But lately, He's been putting my heart to go out and speak to people about this pandemic. Vanessa, I've been through them both. This COVID and that fentanyl. But I never used the fentanyl, but I've been through the heroin addiction. And I was able to people used to like to hear me talk wherever I went. Of course they were white majority of the times, and they just loved to hear me, and I love to make friends with them. I went to Pattonville High 5 years in a row for Thanksgiving because they were giving us me in the mission, they were giving us a donation, and the donation came from the seniors. They wanted the seniors to understand what it means to be homeless and what it means to give back. But anyway, Vanessa, the first time I went to Pattonville, I couldn't get them, man. They wasn't studying me, man. I couldn't get their attention for nothing in the world. But I stood back and I asked God to shut me down and speak for me. And we started talking about my son. God bless his heart and soul, that's not with me anymore. I'm going to take that back. My son. And how I had abused him by using drugs and going in and out of jail, finally to the penitentiary. And I hadn't seen my son since he was 5. And about this time, man, Boo was about 25 maybe. And I was crying, you know me, you know how I do. and I looked and the girls were crying with me. So when I shut it down by saying, if you guys have anybody that you know of addicted, if you can get them to talk to me, we can try and get them in treatment. I can't promise you, but I can try. And after that, man, they had a little line, about 5 people in the line. I thought they were just going to congratulate me on the speech, which they did. But they also confessed some stuff to me. One white girl said she's addicted to heroin even as we speak. Now, she in the high school. The other girl said that her dad, I remind her of her dad. He had a rough time kicking heroin. And it went on for years. They had heard about it, not like I say, 5 years, Vanessa. They had heard of it. And what I just say? 5 years they had heard about me coming down there. They knew my name. They started knowing my name. So, man, it was so awesome. Every year I went down there, they were waiting to talk to me about addictions. And that really bothered me because it let me know how bad it was in high school. You know, I had to remember that I was hooked in high school. My senior year started, I was already hooked. So, I think every time I went somewhere and spoke, the Clarks was real smart people, business-minded. They sent me places to speak, man. Well, they didn't even go with me. And I would go and I would do what I did everywhere. I would always ask God to talk for me. And I was coming back from places with checks, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. People were donating. I even, my wife worked in that department, and she was seeing checks that were donated to Sunshine Mission in my name. Yep. Not for me, but I'm doing this because of Lafayette. We really like what he's doing with his life, or dedicated to Lafayette. All of that kind of stuff. And that's my calling, Vanessa. That's got to be my true calling. Everywhere I went, everything I've done has been surrounded by my testimony. And no testimony. Your testimony is what draws people to God. And I'm not leaving you out of this because you need to tell your story with me. And I think we can be the Lone Ranger and Tonto. Think about it, Vanessa. This is what I need. If you would agree, Vanessa, I need you to get our name out there. Get us out there. We can think about a name, how we want to do the name. Because I don't want favorite Deacon in nowhere. But we'll think about how to do the name. And I'm investigating and you investigating. And these people get paid for that stuff. Inspirational speakers. So we can look at that, see what they get paid, how they go about that. And God gonna bless it. Because me and you are doing it. And the reason, before you ask me, you already know why Vicky ain't in it. She's straddling the fence right now. I can't let her do this, hopefully something jumps for her, we'll think about it. But right now, nah, not being mean, I'm just being real. And she ain't gonna chip off of you. I already know that. She know that. She made a comment the other day that we best friends for a long time, and she hit the nail on the head. We are. So think about it and let me know, Nessa. We can do this thing, girl. This is better than me trying to do a ministry. We can get these names out. I ain't studying about these black folks. I've been trying on them. They ain't buzzing, crazy people. But listen, I got 27 years this week. People need to hear that. And I got a story with that. And we need to sell it. Like they sell washing powder. It's a pandemic, man. We can put something together and we can do this thing, but I need you. We gotta push it. Maybe Angelina could give us some ideas too. But we can push it. Maybe she can give us a start. I don't know. Let us tell our story. Somebody where she is might need to hear us and spread the word. But I want to flood the white folks. I want to get it in the city papers, I want to get it in the what is that? That paper that is oh man, the St. Louis August. That other paper they got. I can't think of the name right now, but we need to get it going. Get it going right here in Missouri. I'm scared of airplanes, so I need to tell you that now. They won't let me do a lot of flying, but I'll do what I gotta do. So, there you go. But wherever I go, I need you with me. We're gonna sell this thing together. Empty and stinty. Whatever. Just don't call me late for dinner. We gotta go out of town. That's when I'll put a picture in it. We don't want no misunderstandings. We ain't gonna let it look like it's wrong. We ain't gonna do none of that. We're gonna do what God has us to do. Think about it and let me know, okay? You special, man. You special.